Namaste. Good morning, students. Welcome back to my channel, The Science Station. In last session, we discussed about photoelectric effect. Okay. Now today's topic is Davisson and Germer experiment. This experiment is very important. Before starting the session, please like, comment, share and subscribe my channel. You have any doubt related to video, you can comment me. Definitely I will answer you. Now let's start our session. Why this experiment is used? ये experiment क्यों किया गया? This experiment is done only to show the wave nature of a matter. This experiment is done to show the wave nature of matter. इस experiment के बाद we come to the conclusion कि matter is having wave nature also. See, when you have to ask, you have to write this. Davisson and Germer observed the diffraction of electron beam incident on a nickel crystal in the experiment provided a convincing proof of wave nature of matter. Before starting, I will explain you. Okay, now this is your experiment. Here you have a HTB high tension battery, low TB low tension battery. This is galvanometer, movable collector. Here electron collector, we have electron gun. This is a crystal जिसके ऊपर, this is a nickel crystal जिसके ऊपर we will bombard the electron. Okay, shall we start? The Davisson and Germer experiment is carried out in a vacuum. We need vacuum. Air भी नहीं होना चाहिए. Otherwise, how can we said this is a wave nature or not? This experiment is divided into three parts. In this experiment, first one is electron gun, second one is target setup, and the third one is circular scale arrangement. This one. Okay. In this experiment, the wave nature of a matter is verified by calculating the wavelength of electron beam, then comparing it with the de Broglie equation. What we did, हम लोग क्या करेंगे, first the wavelength we calculate, then उसको de Broglie equation में we will put that. Initially an intense beam of electron are produced by the electron gun. यहाँ पे क्या होगा, electron gun है, they will produce the intense beam of electron. वो इलेक्ट्रॉन जो होंगे इंटेंस होंगे, बहुत ज़्यादा होंगे. द हाई टेंशन बैटरी कनेक्टेड टू द इलेक्ट्रॉन गन. सी, दिस इज द हाई टेंशन बैटरी इज कनेक्टेड टू द इलेक्ट्रॉन गन. द हाई टेंशन बैटरी इज कनेक्टेड टू द इलेक्ट्रॉन गन is powered to accelerate the electron beam to a required velocity. ये क्या करेगी, इलेक्ट्रॉन को रिक्वायर्ड वेलोसिटी प्रोवाइड करेगी. द इलेक्ट्रॉन बीम इज देन इंसिडेंट ऑन द निकल क्रिस्टल बाय मेकिंग इट टू पास थ्रू द होल्स ऑफ द सिलेंडर. सी, यहाँ पर इलेक्ट्रॉन, ये सिलेंडर है, सी इज अ सिलेंडर. ये इसके ऊपर वी विल प्रोवाइड, यहाँ से इलेक्ट्रॉन निकल क्रिस्टल से निकलेंगे. When the electron beam hits the nickel crystal, the crystal is rotating such that the electron in the beam are reflected in all direction. जैसे इलेक्ट्रॉन होंगे, क्रिस्टल starts rotating and electron will scattered in every direction. The circular scale arrangement, this part, and now I am talking about this part. First this part, then this part, and this. First this part, then this, and then this. The circular scale arrangement part contains an electron collector and a sensitive galvanometer. The electron collector collects a reflected electron and it moves along the circular scale. ऐसे से गोल घूम के वो सारा कलेक्ट करेगा. Galvanometers मेज़र द इंटेंसिटी ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन एंटरिंग द कलेक्टर. जितने भी इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, गैल्वेनोमीटर विल मेज़र द इलेक्ट्रॉन कलेक्टर में जितने भी इलेक्ट्रॉन आएंगे, इट विल मेज़र. नाउ आई विल शो यू द एक्सप्रेशन. फर्स्ट यू हैव टू राइट, व्हेन दे विल आस्क अबाउट डेविसन जर्मर एक्सपेरिमेंट, फर्स्ट यू हैव टू राइट दिस लाइन. observed the diffraction of an electron beam incident on a nickel crystal the experiment provided a convincing proof of a wave nature of matter. Then you have to start from here. You have to draw this diagram and you have to start from here. You have to write full. This is the full explanation of this experiment. Again I will show you. If you want, you can write the notes from my video. This one is sufficient. Okay, now the analysis. What is the analysis? I will show you. For analysis, what we did? The electrons are scattered in all direction. हमको पता है they will rotate, it will rotate and electron will scattered in all direction. By the atom in the crystal is given by the Bragg's diffraction law. That is 2D sin theta and lambda. 2D means all over. Sin theta we calculate, where theta equal to Bragg angle of diffraction. See, at 50 voltage, when voltage is 54 volt, the maximum diffraction is obtained between the incident and the reflected electron rays. ये मतलब by experiment we see that जब हमने experiment किया हमको ये मिला at 54 volt the maximum diffraction is obtained between the incident and reflected electron rays. एंगल क्या था 50. नाउ 90 हमारा एंगल होता है 90 minus 25 we get 65 एंगल ऑफ डिफ्रैक्शन. नाउ निकल क्रिस्टल, फॉर निकल क्रिस्टल इंटरप्लानर डिस्टेंस d इक्वल टू, दिस इज अ कांस्टेंट डिस्टेंस रहता है फॉर निकल क्रिस्टल, दैट इज 0.91 एंगस्ट्रॉम. नाउ 2d sin theta and lambda, putting the value, we are putting the value of this sin 65 1 lambda, because we are working on n equal to 1. Lambda की value we get the lambda value, or wavelength, lambda shows the wavelength value 1.65 angstrom. The theoretical value of de Broglie wavelength, that is accelerated by a potential difference 54 volt is given by same. हमने जो कैलकुलेट किया हमको वेवलेंथ का वैल्यू इतना मिला with Davisson Germer experiment, and the particular value जो है value, that is there is a not, they are very similar. This one is 1.65 angstrom, this one is 1.67 angstrom. So it is proved that हम लोग को सेम वैल्यू मिल गया. then hence the wave nature of experiment, wave nature is experimentally proved. See, हमने कैलकुलेशन किया, we get this value. Before this one is pre-decided value. Our value and this value is little, they are same. So this is proof that the matter is having wave nature also. Okay, for when you ask, this is all about Davisson Germer experiment. When you ask, write the why Davisson Germer experiment is required. Davisson Germer experiment is required to explain the wave nature of matter, and you have to write full. This in 3 parts we have first, second and third. First, second and third. First electric crystal here है first, second. This one is first, second and third part. First, what happened, electron gun produce the electron, they are crystal के ऊपर, ये crystal है, crystal के ऊपर bombardment होता है, they will collect the electron and the galvanometer shows the intensity. Okay, then the analysis, we did the calculation by our experimental, this one is our experimental value and this one is pre-decided value. We see that lambda equal to, first we have 1.67 and we get this 1.65, so it is quite similar, hence it proved that the wave nature is experimentally proved. So today we conclude this topic. Tomorrow or next video, in next session, I will explain Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Be with me Till there, be with me. Like, share, subscribe my channel. Any doubt, please comment. Thank you so much.